Good morning. You're waking up your colors. You need all your things. Water, everything. Okay. I'm going to wake up my materials my paint right now. So that means I'm just getting a little water and putting a couple drops on each color circle. Okay. And I'm not going to wake up my black and white because I don't really need those colors today. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to get a pencil or a crayon. It really doesn't matter what you use for this. I like to use a pencil. So grab a pencil, or it could even be a pen. It's up to you. All right. So I got a pen here. I can't find my pencil, so that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the middle of the paper. So put your finger on the middle of the paper. Put your finger there. Is everybody's finger in the middle of the square? One finger. Okay. I want you to draw a small circle in the middle of your paper like this. And that's all you need to draw. Just a small little circle. It's the size of a penny. If you ever saw a penny before or a nickel, it's the size of that. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with red. So we have to mix red on our palette. Does everybody have their brush? Good. We're going to get some magenta, put it off to the side. This is called magenta. Okay. Mix a little magenta. I'm going to wash my brush, and then I'm going to get a little bit of orange. And this makes the color red. Magenta plus orange makes the color red. So everybody mix the color red. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you've mixed it. Mix the color red. Okay. And just look at it, and if it looks like red, that's good. If maybe you need a little more orange to make it look more like red, you really kind of have to look at it carefully to make sure that it's the right color. Okay, now we're going to put the color red in the middle of our circle. So that's going to be our color red. We're going to be doing rainbow colors today. So that's the color red. I'm going to go ahead and wash my brush now, because the next color I need is going to be orange. Roy G. Biv is the color of the rainbow, right? So I'm going to get some orange, just orange. See this? I'm not going to do anything else but orange. I get some orange, and I'm going to just go around in a circle around my red. And I know it kind of looks like one color, but this does look like more red. It's just hard to see. I'll put a little more magenta in there to make sure it looks more red. There we go. I'm going to wash my brush. I'm going to wait a couple seconds for you guys to do the same thing. I did a red in the circle, and then I cleaned my brush, and then I did orange around it. There. Okay, next is going to be yellow. So I'm just going to get some yellow, and I'm going to go around. And if it touches a little bit of the orange, that's okay. I'm going to hold my brush like this, and I'm just going to go in a circle around on the outside of my orange. And if you need a little bit more yellow, get some water. And just make sure not to touch the orange too much, because you could get too much orange in the yellow, and then it won't look like yellow. It will look like yellow-orange. So let's go over this again. We have red, orange, and yellow. Red, orange, and yellow. So Roy G. Biv. R-O-Y G. G stands for, say it to yourself, G. Red. R stands for red. O stands for orange. Yellow stands for, or sorry, yellow. Y stands for yellow, and G stands for G. Green. Yes. So we don't have green, so we have to make it. So very carefully, you're going to put some yellow off to the side. I kind of already had yellow here. And if you mix yellow and blue, I'm going to wash my brush. If you mix yellow and a little bit of blue, you get green. Woohoo! If you put more blue, you get blue-green. So it depends how much, what you want your green to look like. There's all different kinds of greens. I'm going to put a little more yellow. And this is the green that I made. How did I make green again? I mixed yellow and blue. And every time I touch a new color, I have to wash my brush. Okay? All right, now I got some green. I am going to go on the outside of my yellow. Every time I go on the outside, I'm making a bigger circle, right? Oops. There we go. Okay, and then I got my green. If I want to make it a little darker green, you're just going to have to mix more of the color and use less water, and then that will help you with kind of a less, a darker green. But for now, that's good. So right now, I'm going to wash my brush. I'm going to pat it on the paper towel. And I had to make sure that I didn't touch the colors too much. So I have red, orange, yellow, and green. If it looks muddy, Bianca, don't do that. If you do this all over, it's going to turn into the color brown probably. So you probably don't want to do that. We want to see those bright colors separated. Okay? Bianca, stop doing that. All right, so leave it like that. I know you guys want to keep going with it, but we have to, it's just very quick. All right, Roy G. B. What's the color that starts with B? Good, blue. If you said blue, you are correct. We have blue right here, so you have two choices. You can use the lighter blue, it's kind of like a turquoisey, or you could use the darker blue, which is kind of indigo. Go ahead and use the lighter one, because this will be our indigo. So get some blue on your clean brush, and go on the outside of your green, and go around. I'm gonna get a little more water. Go around the green. Remember, if you touch the green a little bit, that's okay. It can kind of go together a little bit, but not too much. And then just use your drawing skills to kind of go around and go slowly around the circle. You don't have to rush. Just go slowly around the circle. Perfect. Okay, try your best. It kind of looks like a bullseye now. Looks like the target symbol a little bit, right? Okay. Ooh, I'm looking at yours. I'm seeing that everybody's doing a great job and that everybody's doing their best. Remember, we're not doing this, okay? It's a very quick boom, 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 and you're done. All right, what is our next color? Roy G. Biv. I is indigo. Indigo is purple and blue mixed together. So here's what we're going to have to do. Get some of this indigo. And that's all you need. This looks indigo to me. So use the indigo. And then we're going to make purple in a little bit with the indigo. So just get a little bit of indigo, that's the darker looking blue, and go around your lighter looking blue. And that's your indigo. Go around with some precision, being very careful. You could do it very slow. Don't have to rush. This isn't a race. This is not a race. This is just a chill art lesson. And, you know, if you touch the other blue by accident, it's okay. It kind of combines a little bit. Cool. It looks kind of cool, actually, when it goes together. And let me tell you something. The more you touch this, the less it's going to look clean. It's going to look dirty. So I know some people are like, oh, I don't like how that happened. And then they keep brushing and doing all this stuff to it. It's just, don't do that. Just do it quickly. Do it quickly and leave it alone. Leave it alone. Take your time. I'm going to give you a minute or two with this. This is our rainbow circle. And then we're going to mix violet together. Okay. How do you mix violet? Well, here's how I'm going to do it. I already have my red, and I just want to put a little bit of blue in it. So maybe a little magenta red, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my brush, and I'm going to put some of this blue in there. And that's actually going to make the color purple. Woo! I'm going to test it out a little bit. Probably put a little more magenta in there. There, I like that purple. So a lot of magenta and a little bit of blue, I think, is the perfect purple. So make your purple. Remember, it's magenta and blue and a little bit of orange, and then just go around your indigo. And that's your very last color. And I didn't go out all the way yet, so I have to finish that, and I'll tell you how to finish it in a second. I'm going to let you do whatever you want, but first, whoops, and just try your very best. Okay, so now I have Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay. All right, I'm going to tell you how to finish this up before we go. So you could do anything you want to finish it off. You can do a black background. You can keep going and start with red again and do orange, yellow, green, however to finish it off. I think I'm going to go ahead with a black background and see how that turns out. Okay, I'm back. And I'm just finishing off the background right now. I chose black as my background. I like the look of it. I think it really makes all my rainbow colors pop out. If I want, very carefully, I can wash my brush and I can kind of blend like my orange a little bit there. Wash my brush again, blend some of that yellow and green. Wash my brush again, blend some of this. And I'm just using plain water. Wash it again and blend this part here. Okay? All right, guys. Good luck with this. I hope that you really enjoyed doing this project with Miss Siegel. And if you have extra watercolor paper, when this is all dry, of course, you need to let this dry overnight. You should do another one, but the next time you do it, you can choose the colors that you use. Okay? All right, friends, I will see you next time. Have a lovely day.